Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Anastasia Basenko. I'm an ESL teacher, Celpip instructor and owner of Basa School, where we prepare students for exams and real life in English-speaking countries. And so in this video, we're gonna discuss why people fail in reading, in Celpip Reading. In our school, we've prepared for Celpip more than 100 students, and some of them admit that reading is the hardest part for them. And also, we help students who come to us after their first, second attempt of taking Celpip, but they failed in reading. And so they need to improve their reading score in order to be able to apply for permanent residency in Canada. And so I draw 5 common reasons why people fail in Celpip reading. Let's go with number 1. So number 1 is incorrect reading strategy. I have lots of students that try to read the text from the beginning till the end, and so that is not right. They try to understand everything, they try to understand every word, they try to translate, which is the worst, every word in the text to understand it, and only then they go to the questions. And that is wrong because the time is up by that time. This strategy wastes their precious time because you only have like on average 10 minutes to solve each part on Celpip. People start panicking. They can't just answer questions in the correct way. Some of the people try to translate every word, which gets nowhere because they just waste their time on unnecessary things. And so they allow the panic and disappointment take control over them, and they couldn't answer questions correctly. The next reason is time pressure. So every task has a time limit, and you need to complete the task, answer all the questions within this time limit. And many people, they don't manage their time and answer accurately, especially in the last task when the texts are bigger, the passages are longer, and they just got overwhelmed with all the information. And because of the incorrect reading strategy, they just don't have enough time to finish the task and answer. So while practicing, you need to learn how to manage your time, and that's why you need to practice on real Celpip tests. The next reason is complicated question wording or phrasing. On Celpip, there are lots of questions like what will be next? What do you think will happen next? Who would you think they mostly agree with? And for example, instead of the question, what is the main idea of the text or of the question or of the passage, the question could be, what would the author most likely agree with? And so in this point, lots of students, they just got distracted or they just don't understand what the question wants from them, and they just lose control. But these questions, these types of questions, they test the critical thinking and logic, not just like basic comprehension of the task or of the text. So you need to be able to use your logic and critical thinking in order to solve these types of questions. The next reasons is that the answers are very similar, and often students got lost because 2-3 options, they all seem correct, but the truth is that only one is supported in the text, and they need to understand which one. Yeah, they need to double check which one is correct. And another sub-reason in this point is that people often use their own understanding, their own knowledge, their own logic to answer the questions rather than find the answer in the text, because the Celpip reading is not about your knowledge or your understanding of the world. It's about the text. So the questions are and the answers are strictly according to the text. And so that's why you need to answer not according to your own knowledge, but according to the text, because the question is about the text. And so the answer is in the text, and you need to look for the answer in the text, not on your own hand. The last 5th reason is insufficient vocabulary. Yes. Words, if you do not know words, you cannot answer the questions right. Usually, especially the last tasks, tasks 3 and 4, they contain academic vocabulary, which is really difficult to understand for people whose level are basic. And moreover, words often have like figurative or special meaning, not the literal ones. Yeah, so not pale, like pale face, but in Celpip, in the reading text, it will have different meaning. Like curb on the street, in Celpip text, it will have different meaning. So that's why learning vocabulary is essential, especially all the words that you come across on Celpip reading while you are practicing. That's why on our Celpip preparation course, we teach students how to understand unknown words in the text, where if they got one, especially the exam where you don't have any help, you don't have your phone, you don't have any like Google Translator or dictionaries, nothing. And this skill is really important, how to understand unknown words in the text. And also we give students special vocabulary lessons on 10 common topics for Celpip, so students can learn these words, these phrases. They are from basic to academic in order to understand the text and answer correctly. And so these vocabulary lessons, they are part of our Celpip preparation course. Also, you can buy them separately. They cost less than coffee and croissant, and you can download them. They are PDF format. You can print them, cut them with the scissors, use them as stickers. Also, there are reading texts, reading exercises with these words that you can practice, and listening tasks with these words that you can listen to and practice your listening and reading skills for Celpip. I will leave all the links below this video, please check it out, and I wish you luck in your Celpip exam. Take care and see you guys in the next video.